Excuse me, Kev. I am here. I've actually been here for the last like 5 minutes. Well, 3 minutes. But yeah, how is everybody? Getting food ready, late eating tonight. Fair play, fair play. Let me move the keyboard out of the way a little bit and the mouse out of the way, and I can move the mic a wee bitty closer and a wee bitty tighty. Right, hello F7, hello Ish, hello Kev, and hello Matt. How is everybody doing this week? Good to see the usuals here. I'm sure we'll get a few more rolling in as the notifications go out and all that. But aye, there we go. Right then, let me get a Twitch chat open just in case. Twitch and where is it? Dashboard. There we go. Dashboard. Live on Twitch. Good. And pop out over there. Okay. We are ready to go. Aye, how's everybody's week this week? Anyone been playing with anything interesting tech-wise? Doing good, up to my elbows in Lara Croft at the moment, benchmarking obviously. And hello Kev, how you doing? Hello Chris, how you doing? You fixed your own iPhone? Nice, which model? I actually just ordered an iPhone 5 battery for my what may as well be mother-in-law. So her battery life is like an hour of screen on time at most. So I'm gonna replace the battery and hopefully solve a lot of issues, and knowing Apple make the phone considerably faster, so that should be good. Right, not iPhone, Sony Xperia. Right, did I read that wrong or did you edit the message? Now I'm going mad. Whoop. You're feeling pretty pants, as you know. Sorry to hear about that, Kev. I mean, if it's any consolation, I literally didn't sleep last night because I was in so much pain. No, read it wrong. Okay. Oh, it's very, very possible. I didn't sleep last night. But aye. No, my lower back hurt all night. And yeah, I didn't sleep. Technically, I went to bed at 9:30 or so, and got up at 1 p.m. Give or take. Someone with a loud motorcycle outside. So I've been having some interesting stuff this week. On Monday, I went to London for an ASUS event that I can't talk about. And today I had a briefing call with NVIDIA that I can't talk about. So that's fun times. I sold my PC. I've been trying to for over 2 months. Spent half the money on hardline gear. Nice. Wait, hardline is in water cooling. Same here on Tuesday night. Not one wink. Damn, man. It's a really naff feeling when you you don't sleep when you want to. Yeet. You mean all of this sort of stuff? Or one of these bad boys, or some of these bad boys, some hard tubing, or you got to see the fluid. You got to see the fluid. Hold on. Let me get it out of its branded box. Look at this. Look at this. I'm very excited to use this. It's really like it really is that vibrant. Like if you think that it's that vibrant, it's even more vibrant than that. Very excited. I got a reservoir and pump combo unit as well. It should be good. And what else did I get? Oh, another radiator. Oh, the bending kit. The bending kit. Where's me bending kit? This block's actually really nice. Did I open it? I didn't open it. But it's the black one of those two, which should fit in quite well to the build. Oh, and Alpha Cool energy drinks. And he sent me. I said I didn't need any fittings because I've done hardline water cooling before, and then I ripped the PC apart, so I still have all the fittings. He was just like, "Why don't you have some more?" I was like, "Okay, all right. I suppose I will then." But there's some really nice ones. These are the compression fittings for the hardline. I think the white box on the bottom is all 90 degree right angle ones. I'll grab the bending kit in a minute, but I'll have a look at chat. What we're saying. Aaron Das, hello, how you doing? I'm got food now watching. Good man, good man. Are you sure you wasn't up all night because you necked the Alpha Cool Red Bull? No, he only sent me 2 cans. They're both here. Good evening, Andrew. When are we going to see the build? So the first kind of just introduction to what I'm doing goes out in a couple weeks, and then I think I've currently got it scheduled for Mondays going on from that. Although, oh, when was the when was it? October? It's October 18th. No, October 19th. God damn, why are there so many NDAs? Right, that one, no, Samsung, Asus. October 19th, right, so, that's going to be a thing is, October, so first of all, September 19th and then October 19th are going to be 2 very interesting days in the tech community. But for the actual modding the case, that's going to be into October, and then the actual water cooling is going to be a good bit into October. So, a wee bit late. Very Scottish tonight. It just kind of comes on sometimes. Does that sound Alpha Kool-Aid? God damn it. I got no Alpha Cool in the end. EK, Mayhems, and Heat Killer because I like the water block. Access PC, bending kit, and a random heat gun from Screwfix. Nice. Let me grab the bending kit. Just here. It's a full, this is actually, surprisingly, this is the basic one, but full hard carry case with fucking locks as well. Which way does it go? So, you get, in the basic kit, the wee manual, but then the really, really long silicone inserts, as well as different molding guides. So these ones are great. Let me try and balance this. So they've got obviously for the different sizes of tubing, you basically heat your tubing up and then you wrap it around that to get exact sizes, and you can use these stop block pin things in a table if you screw them in along with screwing these in and stuff to get exact bends. You've also got this one, bit of a funny shape. It lets you do, what is it? So 60 degree, 30 degree, 90 degree, 45s, and then just random bits as well. So that's also quite cool. And then there's a smaller and bigger version of each. And also this this deburring tool, which is quite cool. So when you cut your tubing, you can actually still use it afterwards, and not have to try and sand the internals. So this is really nice. I think it's still like, if you wanted to buy one of these, it's like 80 quid or something. So it's a little bit on the expensive side, but if you're going to do a lot of water cooling, which I eventually will, it's good to have. Hello Luca, how you doing? So Intel and Nvidia stuff on those dates. Watching at 144p so I can download Steam games. Nice. I bet you my face looks great at 144p. Looking to do a custom loop for my next big project. Nice one. Aaron, well, Nvidia is the September one and Intel is the October one, because the Nvidia cards are publicly available on the 20th. Can you run 3 or maybe 4 CPU blocks in a single loop? If you wanted to, it'd be a bit of a strange thing to do, because I don't really know many quad socket motherboards these days. If you go maybe back to AMD Opteron days, maybe, but the XSPC one was £15 on overclockers, and I thought it'd be naff without it. So the one thing that you definitely need when you're doing hardline water cooling is those silicon inserts. You can get away with about anything else, you know, as long as you have a wee hacksaw and some sandpaper and stuff. You can cut it up and you can all that sort of stuff, but you can, but you need the silicon insert so that when you heat it up and try and bend it, even without the alignment tools and stuff, the tubing doesn't crimp in on itself. I tried, it just crimps in. So you need a heat gun or a hairdryer or something, along with a silicon insert at least. Matt, so it depends mostly on how long the tubing is, because the if you're I mean, it's probably a fairly impractical thing. You would probably want one external pump to run all of the external loop, and then have pumps in each system. You could probably, like, if you're just get you know, all in one cupboard, so you'd probably want, I would say, at least 2 pumps and that sort of thing. But it kind of depends. It very much depends on the application. Hello Steve, how you doing? How's Tricks? Not terrible, but not great. I didn't sleep literally at all last night. Just too much pain, so that was a fun one. But if I start dozing off towards the end of the towards the end of the stream, then you know why. Oh, other thing was, I'm doing a Threadripper build guide with the new graphics cards when they're available. And Corsair basically went, we really need to start giving out more stuff. Can you do like a single video with lots of parts? And I was like, of course I can. Can you give me some RGB RAM, a 500D, and 850 watt power supply? They went, of course. So I got this rather nice kit of RAM. It's the newer Vengeance Pro stuff, which actually looks very nice. It's a quad channel kit, 32 gigs. The Threadripper system, doing it with the Zenith Extreme. So, yeah. Can you give them all to me? No. Very nice. I'm very much looking forward to seeing these lit up like a Christmas tree in the in the PC. So that should be good to see. So that's most of the news that I can talk about. I would love to talk to you about especially Monday's news, or the news that I got on Monday, but it's under NDA until at least October 8th, if not October 19th. Is that Corsair RAM using Samsung B die? I can't remember what they use, and they tend to not list it on spec sheets and stuff. It's 3000 megahertz quad channel, which makes me think that it is. And I'm fairly certain that previous Vengeance, like the LPX lines, used B die. But I'm not sure. Intel is in code. I'm not sure that it works like that. Bumped up to 240p now, many quality. Nice, nice. Jesus. Bye. No, so I'm excited and both hesitant and mostly just waiting to test all of it. Because there's a lot of claims that are being made by the various companies, and some of them seem not disingenuous but oversold. So we'll have to see. You've been looking at it but cannot find the specs. That's the joys with it. You got the card yet? No, I'm not getting one until at least next week, which is when they launch. So it'll be fun. I think best case I get it on Monday, and I can benchmark it because the videos go out on Wednesday, 2 p.m. just to let you know. So Wednesday. So best case I get it on Monday. Realistic case I get it on Tuesday. So that's the thing, which is annoying. I've been looking at it but couldn't find the. Oh yeah, fantastically optimistic. It'll be interesting to see. Anyone have an R9 290X 8 gig they could sell to me? I don't feel like paying over 2 times what my card is worth on eBay. Well, I certainly don't. I do have a 280 non-X upstairs that I haven't used in years because why would I? But they were interesting cards. I think the RX 580 does a rather good job. Sure, £500. Why do you need one? That's a 55 for the 280. I mean, I'm sure that's probably a good price. Did I get? I think that was possibly my first review sample graphics card. That might be a bit sentimental. RX 480 is going a good price on eBay. Nice. 480s are great. I got my 270 for 70. Okay, fair play. Got a white RX 484 gig from eBay for £100. Nice. I'm guessing it was used. Was it a minor card or what? And glad you got a card for your build. When is that video coming out, Kev? Or is it out? I can't remember. I want one. I got one. Want to cross-fathom for 1440p games at GTA 5. Interesting choice. I would personally save up and just get a better graphics card, but that's me. Noise Kev beats my 130 a few months back. nice. I mean, the either or are still pretty decent price considering that they had 10 for sale. I would guess so, unless it was, you know, a distributor or something like that. But so I would guess, you know, the RRP for the 480 580s were in the 200 plus range, so to get them for half that is decent. I already got the 290X water block from the US. It's too late to turn back now. Lol. Okay. Fair play. Not done the video yet. Got a couple more to do first. Fair play. Well, generally speaking, while we're here anyway, everyone who is watching, highly recommend you go check out Kev's channel, give him a subscribe, because he's a great patron, but also makes cool tech videos. Also want to thank Luca, Ish, F7, Jura, or Chris, whatever you fancy me calling you, and as well as Phil Stein, who isn't here. Am I missing any other patrons? Who am I missing? I know I'm missing some. Warren, who I think is still a patron, although I don't think he checks the streams that much. Oh, he is. Ben Jones, Gambit, Stefan Hein, and Wapted as well. Matt Parfit too. There you go. There's a lot of them. Thank you all of you guys for being awesome and helping support me and making videos. It is genuinely awesome to be able to do this, especially with all of the like health conditions and stuff. It's a real pain to live with, so to be able to do it on a, you know, regular basis and as my full-time job is genuinely amazing. So thank you to all of you guys. Bye. Go check out Kev and the rest of the patrons channels as well. Looking to change my EVGA and 980 out, what would you recommend? Please 1070 Ti or 1080 for 1440p gaming. So the 1070 Ti is an interesting card, especially if you can get one that you can overclock well, because it's basically a 1080. With that said, stock was generally pretty limited with them, so you might end up finding 1080s for cheaper. I think, what's the... I would probably say that there are a lot of deals going on right now with even like 1080 Ti's and stuff. Thanks, F7. Well, I've seen quite a few deals where 1080 Ti's are being sold at 1080 prices, so you might want to have a look at that, because the 1080 Ti is a significant bump up from a 1080, but generally speaking, 1070 and 1080s are pretty decent. 1070 Ti and 1080s are pretty decent. Would I buy off eBay? Kind of depends. I would be very wary of sellers who are selling for significantly less than market value. You know, if you're seeing a 1080 or something for £34 or something stupid, then that is a scam, and I wouldn't look at that twice. But at the same time, potentially, you know, if you can get a 1080 Ti for 1070 or 1070 Ti money, then could be worth it. Depends on the condition and what the sort of stuff, but I have a look. I know Overclockers were doing some deals, and I know that there were a few deals on Amazon that I've seen recently as well, so have a look at those. And coincidentally, I also happen to have affiliate links to those places, so if you do buy anything from there, that would be great too. But that, or if you do go eBay, then just be careful where you're buying from, but in theory it should be fine. And F7 said, viewers being a patron is well worth it. Andy makes a private video every month after payday where he just shouts, make it rain, while being showered in NDAs. True story. Hello Sam, how you doing? My RX 480 smells, so I'll be giving it a clean before I use it. Nice one. Cool. Luca, am I missing something? Anyone else having issues with ASUS GPU software spamming for admin, right notifications at boot ups? Yeah, it says LED service. How do I set my LEDs? So I don't. Do I have Aura installed? Oh, I do have Aura installed, but I don't. I have the Aura for the motherboard installed, which can control the graphics card one, I think. So, but there are technically two different Aura applications, one for graphics cards and one for motherboards. And I don't have the graphics card one installed, so I'm not entirely sure. Nice. One of the downsides of buying used indefinitely. I know that F7 had kind of ripped apart some of his older or his used cards and cleaned them up and stuff, so might be recommended. Hello Pablo, how you doing? Yes, Sam. Yes, we are. Windows Defender just told me I didn't have a virus after 3 scans, installed third-party antivirus. As in you installed it or it did? Ripped apart all of them. I'm a bit sadistic that way. Nice. Terrible. Did I miss anything? Oh no, I don't think so. Cool. Did anyone watch the headset video from yesterday? By the way, what did you think of it? If you did, or the phone review as well, the Alcatel 3V. What did you think of that as well? Got myself one of those data vacs. What's that? I can't think of what that is off the top of my head. Yeah, the one more is a little disappointed. I would say so too. Thank you. Thank you, Big C. Not in the video. Do you mean? No. I know. I know you meant the headset. Well, so was I. Because I was expecting, especially with these in-ears and just how incredible these are, especially for the price that they're selling and all that sort of stuff. I was expecting that level of quality, or actually I was expecting better than that level of quality in an over-ear headset, but it seems like they're just charging a premium price because SteelSeries did it, and why not, right? So, aye. I like the sly little point at the end. Well, it's been a while since I watched it. What did I say? And Alcatel scene. Saw the phone review, looks nice. Like the phone review, looks good for the moolah. I totally agree. Do I still have it at my desk? I do. It's not on, but it's here. I've talked about it on stream before, but it's an impressive phone for the price that you get. Fingerprint scanner, Face ID, unlock kind of stuff. Not that you care, but it's there. My biggest qualm with it really was not having Type C, but I've actually been having problems with my OnePlus 3T's Type C port, and I'm gonna replace the charging cable inside of that. So, aye. You just turned and pointed to the headset to your left. Aye. Oh, that was fun. I was filming. I did quite a few takes of that actually. I realized that I had the SteelSeries Arctis Pro plus Game DAC literally sitting. So if this was the table that I was sitting at, and obviously the camera's over there, I realized that the SteelSeries box was just like down here. So I was like, I may as well just put this up here and then point to it every now and again. But generally speaking, as I said in the review, it's for that sorry, for that sort of money, the SteelSeries 1 is significantly better build quality and mic quality. Although the mic wasn't that bad, but yeah, and overall functionality, just generally, much prefer the SteelSeries 1, and audio quality as well. Hello, Prince Dagger, how you doing? Data vac electric air blower, so technically not a vac, right? Mini leaf blower. Got you. Any facts on communism / capitalism for my homework? You know the internet's a thing, right? What sort of facts do you need? Aye, so actually that's the point. I'm gonna need to de-skin my OnePlus 3T with a nice D-brand marble skin. Because the charging port's just super super kind of weak connection. There was a load of like dust and fluff in there that I dug out with a knitting needle, which worked pretty well, but it didn't seem to actually do anything in terms of actually improving my experience with it. So I'll I'll see how it goes, but it looks like actually replacing this shouldn't be too hard. There's a couple of screws I think out here that you take out, and I've got a full iFixit kit anyway, and then you pry open the bottom, you take the screen off and disconnect. But actually I don't think there's even anything on the back because everything is just mounted to the display. And then you just take the cable off, put a new one in, put the screen back on, and then put your thing back in. It's not waterproofed, so there's no adhesive strip or anything around, around the screen as far as I'm aware. So aye. OnePlus 6T has no headphone jack, just buy an Honor 10. Aye, but Honor cheat. Oh no, it was Huawei, sorry. I do quite enjoy this little hole here. Rather useful. I do have I think my Jaybirds are just under some crisps over there. I do have stuff like the Jaybird X3s, which are very nice in-ears, but they just don't compare to the One Mores really. So that's that. We'll start with C. Deary me. Overpriced for what you get. What do you mean? Or what phone? Which phone do you mean? Hello Dan, how you doing? How's your week been? Haven't talked to you. I was considering buying all the stuff for my clutch, by the way. When are you back at uni? And or free? Mike Perry, hello, do you still have your turkey racing equipment? The saddle and crash helmet. I think you're mighty mistaken. Mrs. F7 wants to know where you got your curtains. These were hand-me-downs actually from my aunt. so I'm afraid I don't know. They're incredibly thin. I can't overly recommend them. But I suppose they're a nice pattern at the top or something. Whatever. Apparently they need to be ironed, but seems like a job for someone who actually cares about curtains, not me. Review video. Aye, let me review my curtains real quick. In the voice of Jar Jar. Oh boy. Regarding uni, I got some stuff I need to tell you, but Sunday in the afternoon I should be free. This Sunday? Like this Sunday or what? Patreon special. Deary me. I Dan, let me know on let me know let me know what you need to say. If I'm gonna guess, it's that you're staying with the company you're interning with. if I had to guess. But anyway, I'm not sure where you're going with this, Mike, but I'm not sure. You're a smart man. Well, fair play. You come away with a bachelor's degree? Honours? No, bachelor's degree, right? A Bachelor of Computer Science. Or BA Hons. Well, whatever. Fair play. Aye. Is there anything else, by the way? I don't understand. There's a bug with YouTube where I think it'll probably be that side up there, but the little card thing, it always comes up with a live stream from last August. So I've been speaking to YouTube about it. You can click it up and see that it's still there, but it appears on literally every video, and it's incredibly annoying. It didn't for you? Okay, maybe they fixed it then. Because it's been rather annoying. Every single video I do has the card. In fact, actually, it's still. I'll show you that one. Oh, my face is in the way. And this one is unscaled. Let me scale you up, gentlemen. And there we go. You can see over here, this card is just incredibly annoying. And it doesn't go away, so we'll have to see. But aye, that's what I've been pestering YouTube about this week. Mine shows Threadripper. Interesting. What, for this stream? Sorry, Dan. I love that yours. Your comment, like, it's you that's gone back and found the comment about communism. Let's see what it comes up with here. Okay. So has anyone voted in the poll? Because as far as I can see, they haven't. And the Threadripper video is still there, so that's good at least. Oh, I can add a card. Video or playlist. The microphone I'm using. There you go. Did another card just come up? Apparently there's a poll that I put in many a year ago up on the cards, so you can have a look. I'm not entirely sure how I'm meant to see the results of this poll because I think it's broken. Good old YouTube. Dear. It's only 5 comments above mine. Ah, right, okay. Yeti Nano. Okay, well, at least the card system like half works. iPhones. I don't care. I'm on my phone, so I don't see anything. Oh, interesting. That's strange. iPhone XS, XS Max, and XR. Wow, Dan doesn't even care. That's surprising. I guess it's nice that there's like a this comment sums it up for me. That one. Oh, hi Wapted, my Wapted. Ish, there should be a third one here now. I don't know if it like requires a refresh, but anyway, so the new iPhones are interesting, I guess. A lot of people are talking about that they've got a 7nm chip, and I get that technically they do, but all of the different fabs measure differently. So Apple's 10 nanometer A11 Bionic chip or whatever, that one was about the same size as Intel's 12 nanometer, and then the 7 nanometer is about the same size as what Intel is trying to do with 10 nanometer. So there's a real sort of skew thing in how they measure it. But either way, obviously, when you shrink the process node, that doesn't inherently give you any more performance or any more power efficiency. You have to then design around it. So, I think there are some 12 nanometer stuff, but you're right. It's 14 nanometer plus for the desktop CPUs. I think they do have fabs working with 12 nanometer for some things, if I remember rightly, or I could be wrong. I know that AMD claims 12 nanometer for Zen Plus, 14 plus now, basically. By shrinking the process node, by shrinking how small each individual transistor is, that doesn't actually that doesn't inherently improve the chip in any way. It just allows you to design differently, lay out differently, and include more transistors in the same size. Is it feasible to do artificial intelligence on a Raspberry Pi? So it wholly depends on what you mean by do artificial intelligence. If you're talking about running a pre-trained neural network as a client, so say doing, I don't know, some sort of slow facial recognition with a pre-trained network, then a Raspberry Pi would do fine. But if you're talking about training a neural network, you're really not going to get great results from that, because to really get a good neural network built and trained, you need millions, if not billions, of samples, and for it to run millions, if not billions of times. So you're gonna have trouble trying to train an AI on it, or a neural network on it, but running it as a client with a pre-trained network should be fine. Minecraft Raspberry Pi is the best version. The yields are too low for large scales, so no point in throwing away for accessible wins. So just to go back to Intel's process node size, Intel does have some 10 nanometer chips, but as Christopher says, the yields are significantly lower than they could even imagine. So they've spent a lot of money on 10 nanometer and they don't seem to be able to get it to work. Which actually could go in AMD's favor if they've not, if they're nowhere near manufacturer for 10 nanometer desktop CPUs, and even in server side, I think this could be a pretty big deal for AMD and Zen, considering that AMD is claiming 7 nanometer for Zen 2, maybe, I think. Otherwise, a large cluster, a whole desert trolley of pies. Possibly. Battlefield 5 was pretty good. Yeah. There was a few things that were a bit kind of meh about it for me personally, but overall I think it was a good experience. I enjoyed playing it. I don't know that I'll buy it unless the majority of my friends do, in which case peer pressure. But it's good fun. Siege is too addictive. It is pretty fun. My main vice at the moment is Rocket League, with Siege as a close second. And saw the beta, never played it. Fair play. Waiting for Doom, also fair play. Feels kind of claustrophobic though. What in Battlefield? Fair play. Factorio is too addictive. You do play that a lot, don't you? I suck at Rocket League, haven't played Rocket League in ages. there's quite a high skill ceiling. It's quite a feat to get up there these days. And interesting that you think Battlefield 5 feels claustrophobic. It definitely feels faster paced than some of the other ones that I've played, but it's Battlefield was a kind of weird one because I didn't really play the other ones that much, and it was kind of strange because Battlefield is a game that I feel like you're meant to be a bit more tactical. You're meant, you know, it's because it's not COD. You know, you don't rush in, kill a couple of people, die, rush in, kill a couple of people, die. Like, you're meant to stay alive. You're meant to be, you know, downed and then revived by your teammates and in cover and then, you know, whatever else. So it's yeah, it's a bit of a weird one because you can kill people very quickly, but you can also die very quickly in being like one shot sniped, which I appreciate is a mechanic in a lot of the Battlefields, but still was a bit of an annoyance. Got Assetto Corsa Competizione today. Nice. That is one of the games that will be using ray tracing, as far as I'm aware, from their public presentation. I would only get Battlefield 5 if the Battle Royale is well received. That is an interesting one. We'll have to see how that one does. Heard it's going to be free. Well, Black Ops or Blackout. Oh right, okay. So your thought is that Black Ops Blackout is going to be free, but then you have to buy the game. Wait, what? Battlefield 5 will have a Battle Royale mode? Yes, it will. Firestorm, I think. Yeah, no, the Battle Royale mode wasn't available in the beta yet, I don't think. I think they're kind of working that out. I'm not a big fan of Battle Royale games, to be honest. Fair play. I mean, they're definitely an addictive genre. They can be fun. I mean, I played PUBG for the first like year that it was out, and it was a lot of fun. I didn't. I'm not someone who plays Fortnite personally, and there are a lot of games that I don't really care to see a battle royale mode in. COD wasn't one that I expected to see it in, but apparently it's been incredibly well received. The PC beta starts tomorrow, I think. So we'll have to see how that goes. But DICE aren't even making the battle royale. It's being done by another company. Really? That's strange. You think they will allow custom servers again in Battlefield or COD? Which one do you mean? Apparently they're remastering Bad Company 2. I believe I've heard that as a rumor, but I haven't seen it. Battlefield, I think so. I hope so. But well, I guess we'll have to see. Silence Tech was installing the COD beta earlier. Yeah, it's you just install if you have whatever Blizzard's thing's called. Oh, battle.net. Let's see if it's still I won't install it now because I'm still streaming, but I'll get battle.net open if it wants to open. And have a quick look, but I'm pretty sure you just download the game itself. But I think the PC beta starts on Friday, so if you are interested in trying the COD Battle Royale mode, then I think that will be available pretty soon. Shame I don't have my PC this weekend. Fair play. Yeah, I think you just install the game. So yeah, get a beta key. Oh yeah, because you get a day early or something, don't you? I know they did that with the normal game beta. I played Black Ops 5 or whatever it's called, 4, Black Ops 4, 5. The one that's coming out is 4. But yeah, I played it. It was okay. But I feel like COD is a game that I've kind of outgrown. Played it a lot. Like played Modern Warfare 2 and 3 a lot as, you know, like school age kid. But it just doesn't feel kind of right anymore these days. So yeah. 4, but they can't do Roman numerals, so it's 11111. Right, okay. Yeah, it's because it's a shape of a shield. That's why I remembered it. Da, 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 da. Right, yeah. In regards to the private servers, yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Definitely. Is there any games other than those 2 that you guys are looking forward to getting in the next sort of couple of months or whatever? I know there are a lot of games coming out, so which game are you kind of looking forward to most? For me, I don't know that I have one off the top of my head. What was Cyberpunk for me. Yeah. Fallout 76, Insurgency 2, Just Cause 4, and Hitman 2. Nice. Metro and Doom, fair play. Just Cause 4. That will be interesting. I absolutely loved Just Cause 2. I modded it to hell on my terrible laptop, like integrated graphics, £300 laptop from 10 years ago kind of laptop. And you know, ran it at 800 by 600 just to play the game. But I enjoyed that. Just Cause 3 was pretty good. I enjoy playing it, but I haven't really had any replayability factor with it. So we'll have to see how Just Cause 4 does. Overkill's Walking Dead game, interesting. It's 2009, you just got back from school and you hop onto your console and the smell of Lynx Africa is in the air and you're poning people on high rise. Oh dear. Yeah. Just Cause 3 multiplayer mod is fun. I think I had that installed for a while, although I never got it to work because their servers were always down. It's annoying that they just don't add a multiplayer option. I mean, if a modder can do it, I don't know why they, you know, Square Enix, Eidos Montreal can't do it themselves. So yeah, it's working fine now. Okay, might have a play later or another time. Hosted a server for a while. Oh, fair play. Fair play. So what videos have I got coming out this week? I think they don't do it because it's easier for the community to do it for them. I mean, yeah, I suppose. Although, did they not hire the guy who did Just Cause 2 multiplayer for a while? Stop because no one plays Just Cause 3 multiplayer. Everyone's on Just Cause 2. Ah, fair play. At some point in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be playing the I'm a Father simulator, but IRL lol. Well, congratulations. Best of luck. Isn't that just lazy programming? Yeah. And I'll give Division 2 a go. Yeah, fair play. I'll hopefully have some beta keys to give away at some point. So we'll see how that goes. In terms of videos that are coming out, the only one that I have scheduled for the next week, like done, is just a video sort of doing a bit of a comparison between 4K and ultra wide and giving some thoughts on why you'd pick one or the other. Because then next week is the RTX launch videos. technically, in fact, as of tomorrow 2 p.m, you're going to see a load of like unboxing videos and stuff, but I won't have a card until next week. So we'll have to just kind of wait and see, you know, when I get a card to as and when I can do a video. I've actually got a 1080 Ti in that PC there with an 8700K that I'm going to be benchmarking the 2080 Ti with, to just do a comparison video, and that will be the main one that comes out. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, oh, by the way, if anyone is in the sort of Midlands area, Overclocks UK are doing a motors meet on Saturday. People like me and Tom Logan from OC3D are going to be there, so you can have a chat with us and all that sort of stuff, and have a look around the cool cars if you fancy. Otherwise, I would recommend also checking out EGX, because I'll be there on Friday morning and then Saturday. So if you're going to be EGX, then yeah. I probably won't be doing any filming at EGX, because mostly just networking for me these days, but yeah. I'll come if you pay for my train from Southampton. That's quite an expensive train, so sorry, no. I'm in the Midlands area. You are indeed. You also don't have a vehicle, and I'm biking, so I need not ultra wide, for I use a second 4x3 for Discord, and that's the way I like it. Fair play, fair play. Sam, yes, they will be. I can also bike. Yeah, not as fast as me though. It's a child, half the price that they don't. Still expensive. 2800X, not heard of it yet. I'll let you know if that's happening, but as far as I'm aware, that's not yet. Still hoping to get to EGX. Hopefully I'll have crossed it over by then. Damn, Kev. It would be good to say hello, and do hope you're sorted by then. I think I've been there a few times actually, Chris. It's quite nice, quite good. But I think with that, I'm gonna call it a couple minutes early. Mostly because I'm not feeling overly great, and probably need to go to the toilet and stay there for a while. So I'm a runaway. Have a nice week, everybody. Obviously video tomorrow for the 4K versus ultra wide, and Nvidia cards next week as and when I can. But yeah, still live stream as usual. Oh wait, no, I might not be streaming next week. I will let you know. I might. We'll see what the internet situation is like and all that sort of stuff. But we'll see you all later, and for plenty of videos.